Hi everyone, it's Sploosh here, and I'm bringing you some Blacklight Retribution Domination 16-player gameplay. Very fun, very interesting. I just love this game, and I'm going to try to tell you why. I'm also going to give some minor pro tips in this video. It's a bit of an introduction, my first video on this subject. I guess let me just start by saying, if you're seeing Domination, you're saying, oh, I'm not a huge fan of Domination. There is also, and I don't know them all, but there's Team Deathmatch, there's Kill Confirmed, there's King of the Hill, which is sort of like a moving spawn point you have to go get, and then there's Domination, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple more, but I'm still kind of new to the game. The first little pro tip I'll give right off the bat is, if you have ever played this game, you'll know that I'm not using the default Crosshair. What I did is I took the default Crosshair, which is normally like this 3 dashes and this like gray sort of fuzzy opacity version, and I added 4 dashes, spun it around, shrunk it, and made it very bright. And then normally the Crosshair has like this big mess of stuff around it, and it kind of moves as you're shooting. I turned off the ability for the crosshair to move. I removed all the stuff around the crosshair. The reason I found that this one change greatly increased my kill death ratio, and I only just changed it last night, so even playing with friends last night I was getting a little frustrated sometimes. I was just scrapping around with a 2 KD, and then this one change, all of a sudden I'm doing like 2 KD every game, 3 KDs, and even better sometimes. If you notice that death I had, that was to a female model. This is kind of, I don't think that this is officially like an alpha or beta game, but I'm gonna call it that because if you check the forums, there's a lot of features that still haven't been added, like the party system and a ranked system, and they've just made the guild system, or clan system, but they haven't quite done anything with it yet. So I'm just gonna say this is an unofficial like beta, if you want. And so when I die to those female models and I'm not hitting them, like in that guy right there, I don't think I even hit him very much, if at all. Just kind of weird. So anyway, the crosshair tip's pretty cool. I'll just say my general strategy when I play this game is to kind of control the middle and try to be within range of at least one of the nodes or cap points here. You can see if it's being capped because there'll be like a little dash that will go on it. This game has amazing footsteps, so it's hard to be snuck up on. And then if I haven't even talked about it yet, but I'm sure you've noticed I have my little wall hack ability. Everyone gets the wall hack ability right away as soon as they spawn. And see, how do I say this? The wall hack ability refreshes every, I think, like 20 seconds. I feel like too it refreshes faster if you're moving or if you kill people. I'm not quite sure exactly, but I just know that when I'm moving around and on a rampage, I feel like I'm wall hacking like every 10 or so seconds. And if I'm just chilling and not moving or doing anything, I get it slower. Could just be in my head. There's a lot of things that I'm not 100% sure about it. I have to do, I guess, the research on it. This video is kind of going to be coming to an end. There's things I do want to talk about that I don't think I'm going to have the time for now, and I'd rather not get into. For example, I'd like to talk about gun balance, how I feel about the guns, and all that. But what I'm going to do instead is, for just now, and stay tuned for maybe for another video on that, my reasoning for why I think this game is better than Modern Warfare 3. And I'm not going to really go into Battlefield 3 because I feel like Battlefield 3 is slightly different since it has the vehicles and it's just a different experience. I feel like Battlefield 3 is almost an attempt at immersion more than anything. But beyond that, let's move on. Okay, so what makes this game require skill versus like a Modern Warfare? First of all, I believe it takes about 6 bullets to kill someone in this game. So like you see there, I unloaded on that guy. It's a little annoying that, and I guess this is, again, more skill that I have to get used to. But in Call of Duty, if you ADS, which is aim down sights for maybe someone who doesn't know, I don't know who wouldn't, but if you aim down sights and you just unload, like with like an ACR or an MP7, those bullets are like a lead laser. I love that term, lead laser, because that's exactly how it feels in Modern Warfare. You'll notice here, it's not even close to that. In fact, I got to teach myself to kind of quit it, because after let's say 10 bullets of ADS, you just start spraying all over the place. Eventually you'll get a few in the middle and you'll eventually kill that guy, but I feel like if the other opponent was actually more skilled and smarter than me, they would kill me just because I refuse to stop shooting while I'm ADSing, thinking I'm getting my lead laser effect, and I'm not. Now you see moments like I thought that guy saw me because he seemed to like kind of stop and then go forward, but I just trashed him right there. Let me think here. So we have, it takes more bullets to kill people. With the ADS, you kind of have to burst and all that. And there is a bit of interesting things with this game balance. There's these like mechs that shoot these like super railgun shots that one-shot everything. But don't worry, because you can shoot the mechs with rockets. That little shop over there will allow you to buy anti-armor rockets. It takes 2 rockets, and you get 2 rockets when you buy them to kill the mech. The mechs lose their radar. I think it's an unlock later on that the mechs can get the little wall hack too. But when you drive a mech, it's very slow, it's very loud, it's easy to sneak up on it. So they're generally more of a defensive unit, and the rockets are super cheap. I mean, usually when the game starts you can already afford a rocket if you wanted to, but the mech is a lot of points. You can see on the left side of the screen there's like those points, which allow me to buy things in the shops. You'll notice though that in the shops there's no Predator missiles or UAVs or Ghost. All I have is the map hack system, which surprisingly balances the game, because it stops the corner campers, it forces you to keep moving. If you stand still for a minute, some dude's gonna come for you. It's balanced by the fact that you can't shoot your gun while using it. The biggest thing about this game is just learning the ADS properly, like I was saying, and also the hip fire. It's kind of like this thing about when should you hip fire, and if you, like, hip fire is kind of better than ADS because it gives you that extra few seconds. It allows you kind of be more mobile when you're hip firing. And that's going to be the end of the video, so I'll have more stuff in the future. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks.